Hey, so I'm Jordan from DoGStreetMusic. We're down in Williamsburg, Virginia. We teach brass instruments, and we're starting to sell brass instruments. So we rent instruments to students all the time, and so we're gonna talk trumpets today, and this really new brand I'm really excited about. All right, so first up, let's talk what most student trumpets look like. This is a Jupiter trumpet. It's in our rental fleet. It retails brand new for about $1,400. So about $1,400 is a student model trumpet. It's fantastic. I mean, it's a great horn. Most band directors consider Jupiter one of the top brands, especially for student instruments. It's a great horn. The valves have good compression. That means whenever you push them down, they seal all the way and they come back up and they reroute the air through the valves just like they're supposed to. Good compression instrument, solid instrument. This is why most band directors like this brand. It's great. It's a good instrument. This is a Jupiter student model trumpet. Nothing wrong with it. Love this horn. It's fantastic. It's just a little expensive to buy a brand new one. $1,384. If you rent it from us, it's about $30 a month. And it can get a little expensive. So there are other options. If you buy a used instrument, for example, this is the one I gig out on. This is an HN White trumpet. It's almost 100 years old. That's not true. It's probably about 80 years old by this point. But anyway, this is an HN White trumpet. If I were to buy it brand new, if I were to buy a used one, they don't make these anymore. So if I had to buy a used one, it'd probably cost me about $800 to $850 for this used trumpet. Now, there are cheaper used trumpets online for sure, and those might be fantastic options. The tricky part is with trumpets, unlike trombones, there's a lot of different parts involved. If there's a dent in it, like this one's got a little dent right here, it's going to affect the airflow and potentially, sometimes depending on where the dent is, how functional it is. If the dent's in the valve casing, the valve's not going to go straight up and down anymore, and that's not going to be a very fun experience for a beginner instrumentalist. If the slides don't move, that's not going to be a very fun experience either. So, DoGStreetMusic here, we're thinking, well, what can we do to make sure we give kids the best possible instrument to start on at a great rate for families? That's where this new line comes in, and we're really excited about it. It's called John Packer Instruments. A John Packer trumpet, like this one right here, retails from us in the lacquer version for about $432. Brand new, which is really not a bad price, frankly, for a fantastic instrument. John Packer is a brand from the United Kingdom. They're designed in partnership with Sterling and Roth and Taylor. These are all top brand instruments. What they did is they worked together to create these student economy line instruments. Now, just because they're student economy line instruments, they didn't really do much to affect the quality of them. For example, this one comes with a rose brass lead pipe designed by Sterling. This has great movable slides. This is actually my son's instrument. We bought it for him whenever he got into middle school because he was taking it seriously, and we wanted to get him something that he could take some pride into, and this is the instrument we picked for him. The valve casings here are, this is the part where you have to be real careful with, because if there's any dent in the valve casing, the inner valves aren't going to move up and down the way they want them to. And this one actually had really good action and compression right out of the bag. The reason we knew we were getting a solid instrument is because we bought it from this company in New York City called J. Lender's Brass. Fantastic brass shop. We're trying to be like them in Williamsburg. And so when you buy an instrument from us, like for example this one, which we have currently on sale for $506. This is our silver student trumpet from John Packer. What we do is when it comes to us, is we open up the valves, we run a brush through them, we make sure there's no burrs that might be left over in the manufacturing process. We give it a play test, we check through everything thoroughly, and then we send it to you. If you're local, we drop it off at your house. If not, we ship it to you. And then we don't want our partnership to end there. So at DoGStreetMusic, we teach brass instruments and we put kids together in ensembles so that you can go out and play. So our goal is that whenever you get a brand new trumpet or a trombone or whatever you just choose to get, you take a lesson with us, you join one of our group classes like our fanfare brass class, or you jump into our Dog Street Brass Band ensemble and you go out and you play in the town with us. That's what we want. We want to make sure you connect your music playing with other students just like you, so you got a great opportunity to showcase your awesome hard work and talent. But these JP trumpets, I'm really excited about them. They're really cool. I've only had this one for about 4 days and I've been playing through it. It's a solid instrument. It's really well made. We talked about compression with the Jupiter instrument. That's kind of one way you can test the quality of a student line instrument. This one has great compression as well. So if I push down my first valve slide and I move that first valve slide, this thumb slide right here, which sometimes sticks on not so great instruments, it moves really, really easily. But whenever I move it without pressing that valve down, I'll hear a pop. That tells me the compression is really, really good. There's a very low tolerance. Any extra gaps or things aren't happening. The valves move up and down very, very freely. My son's trumpet, he's had it for much longer, about 3 months now. His valves are just as good. Sometimes that's one way that you start to see like an Amazon or a Temu brand trumpet start to break down, is in the way the valves react over time. So far with our John Packer instruments, everything's been going up and down really, really well. And when you buy a John Packer instrument, you get this extra bonus sort of comfort with a 2-year manufacturing warranty. So if anything goes wrong, you let me know, I let them know, and we take care of it. So I'm really excited about the price point and the quality of these instruments. I hope you are too, because they're super cool. If you have any questions or want to shoot us an email or find out more, let us know. But this instrument is for sale right now on our website, DoGStreetMusic.org. $506 later, you can have this incredibly cool silver trumpet. It's been play tested, it's been taken care of. It's going to last you a long time. It's going to be a great entry point trumpet. So check it out. Cool. Thanks. Bye.